And I know that emptiness came from me not having real companionship. Another reason I wanted to get married because I wanted my children to see the two-parent household. We know the stats for one single mother household. We know the stats. That's why a lot of our communities look the way they look now. Because we don't value marriage in our community. Marriage creates strong nations and strong communities. That's why it's named that. The breakdown of families, the breakdown of marriage has caused the destruction of our community. And we have to change our thinking on marriage. So that's why I'm giving some pushback to the pump and dump brothers. I get it. I was there. I was with you. I might have not have been the captain, but I'm scoring the buckets when I was living that life. Back to my children or my child. I wanted the stable foundation. I wanted to build a relationship with my child in the same home as me. I knew the best way to do that was the way that I seen it. Can things go bad? Yes. But I could also walk out the house and get an airplane dropped on top of it. Possibilities are endless for everything, but it depends on what you want and what your future generations want. I ain't telling nobody that's watching this now and that's going to watch this, go out and run, get you a woman and marry. Go out and run, get you a man and marry. What I am saying is, if you have somebody that's a potential, if you have somebody that you rock with, you vibe with, y'all been together 5 or 6 years, make the step. As a man, bro, yes, you gonna have, it's a risk. As a woman, it's a risk. We take risks every day. Why not risk building a family, building a foundation? That's what I seen. That's what I grew up around, married men. And I understand the importance of that. It's a reason why children that are in the homes with both parents do better than single mothers or single parent households. It's a reason why, people. We have to go back to the things that our grandparents did, creating a family structure. My boy CJ say this all the time, which is, our generation might be doomed. This for the next generation. Matter of fact, B9 said it on the episode that we did yesterday. This generation might be done. But the next generation, if I can save the next generation, if I can help the next generation get back on track, I'm more than willing to do it. The 5100 podcast is more willing to do it because we know, we fully understand we got to get back to marriage. We got to get back to building the family. Because if we don't, this does not help. So look, I'm going to get into some of these statistics right quick. And like I said, I want to give y'all the statistics because I don't want to hide anything from the men or the women that might watch this and that's watching it now. So y'all, let me get this pulled up. Get this pulled up. And once again, man, thank everybody that's here so far. I appreciate you for being here while I'm getting this pulled up. All right. So y'all, it's a couple of things I want you to see here. Let me scroll down. So one of them is highlighted. Move me off the screen. Can y'all see that? If not, let me zoom in. almost 50% of all marriages in the United States end in divorce or separation. Researchers estimate that 41% of all marriages will end in divorce. And look, that's why I said, when you look at stats, it's always going to be concerning. And I get that. A 50-50 chance as a man that might have something going for him, might have money, might have fame. It's like, man, do I want to take a 50-50 gamble? And I understand if you don't. But what I want to do is I want to clear the narrative that marriage is bad, that marriage is terrible, that marriage is something you just should not do. And I disagree with it. If you got the right person in your life, pull up another stat for y'all right quick. Here we go. All right. The next stat that I'm pulling up, and I'm sure y'all done heard this one a few times. Wives are the ones who most often file for divorce. Get that. At a 60% on average. That figure has soared to nearly 75% in some years. And y'all, that was one of Kevin Samuels' biggest talking points. And yeah, Charles, I'm gonna drop the link. Like I said, I know I ain't gonna be up here too long, so yeah, whoever want to hop on, I'll drop it in a few minutes. But women are leaving these situations. Women are leaving these marriages at a higher clip. So I understand the fear of men. That's why I just don't shit on the pump and dump brothers, because I get it. I understand the fear. I understand. I was scared when I got married. And it ain't like I had a lot of possessions. I was afraid because I didn't think I would add up to the husband. See, that's what people don't talk to y'all about. That's why we do what we do. I can be transparent and tell you, bro, I didn't know if I could be a good husband. I didn't know if I could be a good father, because I was never put in the position to be that. I was always the son. I was always the brother. But when you say I do, now you got a ship that you got to steer. And I was scared. But that fear drove me to be better. That fear drove me to be a better father. Jenny got some. If I didn't believe in marriage, I wouldn't have made it 14 years. And Jenny, that's what I'm saying. And like, I'm going to give you your flowers because you are one of the people that I know do this for real. And you're one of the people that can also speak passionately about this, because I got some quotes that I'm gonna pull up as well, y'all, and that's the essence of marriage. I'm not perfect. My wife is not perfect, but our jobs are to make each other better every day. I get called out on my shit. I call her out on hers. That don't mean we don't love each other. That don't mean we got to get divorced. That just means we got work to do to make our bond stronger. My boy CJ talk about this all the time. He wish he could have worked out stuff with his ex-wife. And I get it. Because he want his daughter to be in a dual family household. And he knows the importance of that. Just like I know, and a lot of other people know. But will they admit it? Of course not. Jenny got another one. Same here. As a child of divorce, I wasn't sure I was properly equipped to be a good wife. And that's the thing, Jenny, like my parents still together now. My parents been married since I was 1. The fear didn't even come from divorce. The fear was, damn, now I'm in control of a family. Damn, now we lose this nice house that we in, it's my fault. If we lose them 2 cars, it's my fault. If something happened to my wife, it's my fault. That was my fear. That was my concern with being a husband. It wasn't, oh, you can't be faithful, or oh, you can't provide. Oh, I can do all that. But what I didn't know is what I was afraid of. So y'all, I'm gonna pull up a couple of more stats. So, and y'all, I'm gonna let you know where I'm getting these stats from as well. So the next one I'm about to pull up is blackdemographics.com. Now I know a lot of people a little iffy on black demographics, but hey, I still go there sometimes. So if y'all can see that black marriage in America, in 2020, only 30%. Let me get that pulled up. I don't need the screen for the stats. In 2020, only 30% of African Americans were married compared to 48% of all Americans. Half of 50% of African Americans have never been married compared to 34% of all Americans. I'm gonna scroll down to the bowl at the bottom. Also in 2020, just under half of 48% of the black women have never been married, which is up from 44% in 2008. So now y'all see where this chart going. Lack of commitment, we argue, infidelity. Don't those things sound like they go all hand in hand? Because I know in my past relationships, if it was going in that order, oh yeah, your boy was cheating. I mean, that was my past. I ain't ashamed to say that. I am who I am, bro. I don't hide who I am for these YouTube streets or on my podcast, bro. Testify off this camera and own it. When them 2 things happen, your boy was gone. I'm in the streets again. And it looks the same with these divorce stats. Lack of commitment leads to arguing, which leads to infidelity. 55% of divorces end on infidelity. Not number 1, because men can't keep it in their pants, as women say. Not because this liberal, feminist, do what you want to do, have sex with as many people as you want to. It ain't even because of that. It's because those first 2 things, lack of commitment, arguing too much, is a direct slope to infidelity. And they not even saying with men and women, it's just 53%. And Charles, I'm about to drop the link in a couple of minutes. Give me a couple more minutes and I'll let you hop on, bro. Let me get to reason number 4. I'm going to do the top 5 and I'm going to be out to her on that. Married too young. Now, the only reason I didn't really harp on the marrying too long is because, married too young, is because I got married when I was 31, 32. I ain't that old, by the way, but these dates, I'm terrible with dates, bro. But anyway, I knew that if I would have got married at 21, I wouldn't have been good for my wife. Because there was so many things that I didn't know about myself. Now, do I agree that you probably should do it younger? It just depends on the person. I wasn't ready. I didn't know who Ted was until I was in my late 20s. So I would have just destroyed a marriage. And it probably would have been from lack of commitment, arguing too much, and then infidelity. Because I'm able to be truthful with myself. And I think if more people are truthful with themselves, we don't have this 50-50 divorce rate. If more people are honest with themselves, we don't have people going down the aisle just to go to the courts to file for divorce papers. So the too young thing, I'm kind of gonna back away from. Number 5, unrealistic expectations. If me and you been dating 4 or 5 years, 2 or 3 years, I don't know what they expect from you. I should know what to expect from my partner if we've been together this long. Some people get together and they get together 3 months and they get married. Now I ain't trying to do that. I would never do that. But it works for some people. Do what works for you. So man, look, Reg, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link. Like I said, bro, I ain't gonna try to stress this thing out. Right, put the link in the chat. All right, y'all. So the link in the chat. I had a couple of quotes that I wanted to pull up to y'all because I think marriage is getting a bad rep. And I think as a married man, Jenny as a married woman, need to start having these conversations to let people know that, bro, this ain't all doom and gloom. These have been 2 of the best years of my life, not because I got to party all night, that I got to stay out all night, because I realized that I could be the man that I always thought I could be. And maybe the pump and dump crew don't care about it, but I do. And I know it's a lot of other men like me that care about it. All right, my boy, I'm about to pull you up. My boy.
What's going on, bro?
Man, how you doing, brother?
Man, bless yourself.
Man, I'm good, bro. Man, just trying to speak on the topic, man, that's kind of near and dear to me, because I hear a lot of negativity around marriage, bro. I don't try to rush nobody into it, but I want people to know, bro, this ain't no bad thing if you doing it for.
You don't want to have that narrative that happen to your child. That
right.
The parent leave, the parents break up. Now they left to fix probably the parent self. You don't want that on the child because it messes with them mentally and physically, which makes children want to do harm to themselves, counsel themselves on some crazy stuff that a parent left, instead of them understanding, instead of them being selfish on trying to fix what they didn't, what they messed up, they leave it on the child, not knowing they leave it on the child.
Yep.
Exactly.
And then they sit there and try to, they kill, they counsel themselves or whatever case may be because of the parents. They're being selfish. You shouldn't be selfish. Like y'all said the other night here, says that, what Mandrea said it too, where if you don't fix the problem in your household, how can you sit there and break your whole house up for no reason when you could have fixed it instead of you being lazy and not doing it.
And Reggie, that's the thing, and I think
but sometimes
that's the
it's not about.
No, go ahead, Jenny. Go ahead.
I don't think it's about being lazy. I think it's about not being able to communicate and not understanding each other's languages.
Right.